Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is Tuesday, so it means that it is a creative fold, and today I am going to share with you what I am calling a stand-up double gatefold. Now this card was inspired by a video I seen that Terry Gaines did, and so let's go ahead and get started. What I have already done is use that technique I did with the Persian 3D embossing folder and the blending brushes. I shared that on Friday, and so I have two pieces of basic white. These measure 1 inch by 5 1/4, and I use that technique. I'm going to bring in a piece of evening evergreen. This measures 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, and I am going to add my adhesive. It is hard to add the adhesive when it has been embossed like this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in to my card base and add adhesive. This is something that I normally don't do. I usually put my adhesive on my smaller piece, but because of this being embossed, it's just a little bit harder to get adhesive on the back of the basic white. I want to use a 1/4 inch border on the 3 sides, so like about so. Next, what I'm going to do is bring in another piece of the evening evergreen, and I'm going to bring in my trimmer. Now this piece measures 5 1/2 by 7 1/4, and we are going to score it at the 1 3/8, the 2 1/2, the 4 3/4, and finally the 5 7/8. So what this is giving us is a double gatefold. And what we want to start with first is a mountain fold. So we are going to take our bone folder, make sure we get nice crisp lines. So we've got, we've got a mountain fold, and then we've got a valley fold. So mountain fold on the outside and a valley fold on the inside. So let's see, go like so. And this is what we've got. Going to make sure that we've got nice, crisp score lines. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add adhesive to this piece, just the center. This is on the back side. And this then is going to go in the middle here. So for us to make it stand up, we want to make sure that we're right up close to the top of our card before we lay it down. So we've got that. Next, what we're going to do is I have a piece of basic white. This measures 2 1/2 by 5 1/4, and I have another piece of soft succulent. This measures 2 3/8 by 5 1/8. Excuse me, the basic white is 2 1/2 by, that is not right. The soft succulent is the 2 1/2 by 5 1/4. The basic white is 2 3/8 by 5 1/8. So just to get us a little border there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and grab my polished pink, and we are going to grab the Happy Birthday. This is from the Happy Thoughts stamp set, and I see I've got this on crooked. So let me see if I can just get it to lift up here. When you're only working with an 1/8 inch border, you just got to be a little more careful. about adhering that down. So we've got the happy birthday. I'm going to stamp that right about here. I have already cut out and colored with my stamping blends and added some of the Wink of Stella. This is from the hand pen petals. There we go. I'm going to take my bone folder and just add some dimension to that. Grab my dimensionals and we're going to adhere it to my basic white. Let's go ahead and add 3 of them on there to make sure that it's on there well. So we've got this. Next, what we're going to do is I have already taken the polished pink cardstock and I have cut out some butterflies from the Brilliant Wings dies. We're going to grab some small dimensionals for those and place them on our card. Let's go here. You know what? Yeah, I think I want another one or 2. Can't have enough butterflies. But then what I'm going to do is I am going to use those beautiful Garden Gems that just was released, and they are a limited edition, and I'm going to grab them and I'm going to put, I'm calling it the cat's eye, on the bigger butterfly for the center. Whoops. And then the smaller ones, circles, just on the small butterflies. So another way to use those Garden Gems. Now let's go ahead and add that to the front of the card. So we just want adhesive on this side. So again, I'm going to add some adhesive on my flap. Also going to add some on the left side of my front. Going to add that right in there like so. And then the centerpiece is a 2 by 5 1/4. And that's going to be put on the inside like so. And there you have a very fun stand-up double gatefold. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.